On January 18th, Rob Blair was appointed by the Berkeley County Commission to fill the vacancy of sheriff. A retired captain with the West Virginia State Police, Rob Blair is putting his 35 years of experience and training in law enforcement, administration, and supervision to work for the citizens of Berkeley County. A vote for Rob Blair for sheriff is a vote for honesty, integrity, professionalism, and proven leadership. Paid for by Committee to elect Rob Blair for sheriff.
The City of Martinsburg Police Department is now recruiting for new officers to serve the community and to be a part of our team. Starting pay ranges from $53,813 to $70,565 depending on certified experience, with a raise once you're certified and a potential sign-on bonus as well. City of Martinsburg police benefits include health insurance, vacation leave, sick leave, personal time and comp time, a pension plan, paid gym membership, longevity pay, tuition assistance, and a deferred compensation plan. Apply at cityofmartinsburg.org. At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
The following sports broadcast is a special presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. It's time for the excitement of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's high school basketball broadcast is being brought to you by
Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Rocks, the Dutch Miller Auto Group, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, Brown's Funeral Homes and Cremations, CMA Honda, Craig Blair for State Senate, Orsini's Home Store, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, the Berkeley County Health Department, Hagerstown Ford, Smallwood and Small Insurance, Modern Realty Results, the Palace Lounge.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Good evening and welcome to Spring Mills High School here in the Cardinal Coliseum for West Virginia High School girls basketball action here on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR. It's the Section 1 tournament semifinal matchup. The winner will take on Martinsburg on Thursday. The loser season is done. We have Spring Mills taking on Hedgesville here tonight in girls basketball. The 6-14 Hedgesville Eagles taking on the 7-15 Spring Mills Cardinals. Nick Verzolini here for you. Our cameraman tonight is John Allerton, and back in the studio, Kyle McLaughlin for this first round matchup. Hedgesville and Spring Mills met twice in the regular season. The Cardinals winning both games, coming off of a 42-18 win for Spring Mills in that final contest to close out the regular season. Earlier this season on February 2nd, Spring Mills got the win over Hedgesville 45-25. So both wins for Spring Mills, both about 20 to 30-point wins, but we'll see how things play out here tonight. It's a young team on both sides. Hedgesville dealing with some injuries. Jasmine Brown out tonight, so they will not have one of their key starters. For Spring Mills, they're healthy, they're young, under new head coach Kara Hessen, and they're trying to return to glory. It's been Spring Mills' section. It's been their conference the last 2 years. Obviously, though, it's a new-look team, no JV team, very young squad, but still showing some improvement, ending the season riding high on a 3-game win streak. We'll take a 2-minute break, and on the other side of that break, we'll hear from both teams' head coaches. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 2 minutes.
On January 18th, Rob Blair was appointed by the Berkeley County Commission to fill the vacancy of sheriff. A retired captain with the West Virginia State Police, Rob Blair is putting his 35 years of experience and training in law enforcement, administration, and supervision to work for the citizens of Berkeley County. A vote for Rob Blair for sheriff is a vote for honesty, integrity, professionalism, and proven leadership. Paid for by Committee to Elect Rob Blair for Sheriff.
I pre-planned my funeral to make it easier on my family. They were relieved to know I'll get just what I want.
My family actually thanked me for taking matters into my own hands. Turns out having this awkward conversation wasn't awkward at all.
Pre-planning is my choice. There are certain things about me my family may not know. Now they won't need to guess.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Brown Funeral Homes and everything will be taken care of. Find out more online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Kick off the new year in a new Toyota from CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg. We've got a great selection of your favorite Toyota models on our lot. Right now, get up to $2,200 off MSRP on a new 2024 RAV4. Or check out a new 2024 Camry and get up to $3,000 off MSRP. And every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care and our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
Where does flavor come from?
Well, when people love food, they cook it on a Traeger grill. Meat, corn, even pie. And then the Traeger does the rest, which brings everyone to celebrate this beautiful thing that they've created. Because when you share delicious food with your friends, that's the flavor of life.
Shop now and save at Orsini's today.
We welcome you back here to Spring Mills High School. Nick Verzolini on play-by-play. John Allerton is our cameraman. Back in the studio is Kyle McLaughlin. We'll now get into our coaches' interviews, brought to you by Rock's Local Markets, with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Rock's fast, fresh, friendly. We'll start with the head coach of the Hedgesville Eagles, and then hear from the head coach Matt Fairclough of the Hedgesville Eagles, and then hear from Coach Kara Hessen of the Spring Mills Cardinals.
Here's the head coach of the Hedgesville Eagles, Matt Fairclough. Coach, heading into sectional play now, playoff time. How would you, recap the regular season?
A lot of learning, a lot of growth. The biggest thing for us is, we lost Jasmine Brown about almost 4 weeks ago, and that's a big loss for us. Primary ball handler, one of our leading scorers. But at the end of the day, we've had some girls step up, and, from where we were at the beginning of the year and to where we are now, I think we've seen some growth.
What would you say is the biggest improvement from the beginning of the season until now?
Handling pressure and executing the things that we need to do. Sometimes we have to understand that, there's probably teams that are a little better than us with basketball skill and basketball IQ, but we have to execute the little things, and I think over the last couple of weeks they've gotten better at it.
Overall, it seems like your team has had some success in the non-conference, but has still struggled to pick up wins in the EPAC. Heading into the playoffs, what are some keys tonight to get over that hump and just moving forward with the program? What do you want to see this team get to that you can compete more in the EPAC on a nightly basis?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us is, when you look at some of the games in the EPAC, we were up at halftime on Martinsburg. We were up after one quarter on Musselman at Musselman. We battled, a couple times with other teams in the EPAC where we can sustain it for a quarter or two. But depth becomes an issue, and for us, that's what we've been trying to build the last couple weeks. And, where we're at in the EPAC, it'd be nice to pull one off tonight, because at the end of the day, this is a good group of girls to be around. They show up to work, and they work extremely hard, so I don't want it to end.
And overall, you have a pretty young team, so to build that playoff experience and get them some momentum heading into the next season, that would be huge for your program. So just, moving forward with this group, where do you see this program heading in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, I think for us, we got a good group of young girls on the team. This senior class, there's 6 seniors, and they stuck around through all the changes. Four different coaches in 4 years, and they trusted the process with what we were trying to do, and they've helped lead these young girls by hey, just stay the course. But these young girls we have, our leading scorer, leading rebounder, leading assist, steals leaders, we get all that back next year. And then there's some young talent coming in that we think going into next year, we should be okay, but I don't think we're ready to give it up yet.
And then heading into tonight, just when you look at Spring Mills, what stands out to you about them? What will be some keys to get the win?
They attack. the King girl, she really gets downhill, attacks the basket, and they set shooters everywhere. I mean, that's what they want to do. They want to attack, kick, and for us, we got to protect the paint, close out on shooters, and we got to out-rebound them tonight.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Good luck tonight.
I appreciate it, man.
Here with Coach Hessen of the Spring Mills Cardinals. Coach, team coming into the postseason here against Hedgesville. What have you liked from your team so far this season? What would you say has been the growth of the team? It was a slow start, but now get up to 7 wins and coming in playing pretty good basketball.
Yes, we've picked up our intensity, just going back to the basics. Coming in, hitting the gym hard, cleaned up our box outs, cleaning up the turnovers, putting more points on the board. So this is what it's all about, getting to this time of the year.
How exciting is it to be with this group and be at this point? You know, a lot of people certainly doubted your team. You have a chance to advance here tonight. Obviously a lot of work to be done, but with everything that you lost from last year, new coach, and your first season as well, how big would a win tonight be for the program?
Oh, it's definitely exciting. I'm looking forward to it. We've actually played them twice, but again, we're not going to let up. We're going to come out even stronger tonight. Again, like I've told the kids all week, we play all season for this time of the year. So we can be the underdogs coming in. You just never know. So we're looking forward to tonight. Excited to be here.
Hedgesville, you mentioned it. You played them twice so far. What do you think will be some things to do tonight to help you get a win?
Definitely we're going to have to keep Gracie off the boards, stop her from penetrating to the basket, which she likes to do. Other than that, just go out and play the game that we've been playing the last couple weeks, running the floor, executing the offenses, and our defense has been pretty much on point tight here lately. So kind of looking into that, we're just ready to play.
Overall, it's a young team for your group. What's it been like to see their progress this season, and what would you say is the biggest difference from the beginning of the season till now?
Wow, it's exciting. It's exciting to have this young group of girls. Again, big change from last year. This team actually has one returning varsity player. All the other girls were on the JV team or they're freshmen. Like right now, I'm carrying 3 freshmen on the team. So we are definitely young. But again, it was about rebuilding the chemistry with this group of girls. You know, some of these girls have played together at the JV level, but majority have not. So I think as the season has progressed, the chemistry has gotten better. Their bond together on and off the court is ridiculously crazy. Love to see it. They have a great time. So that transposed into the gym.
How much do you think, I guess, the tradition of Spring Mills girls basketball help your team, and especially, tonight begins sectionals? This has been Spring Mills' section the last few years. So how do you, I guess, try to keep that tradition alive?
It's just one game at a time. One game at a time. Again, we're a totally different team, new coach in the building this year, so one game at a time.
All right, Coach, thank you. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, Coach Elliott back at
Again, thank you to both teams' head coaches. This is the Countdown Tip-Off brought to you by Parsons Ford, located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number 1 by making you number 1 first. Parsons will take another 2-minute break, and then on the other side of that break, we will continue to break down this matchup. This is West Virginia High School Girls Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 back in 2 minutes.
I do.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
I can't believe you didn't fill up.
That's double my rent. Not my car.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
You had one job.
It's between girls.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, shrimp nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at FordofHagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum as starting lineups being announced on the floor. And we will bring you the starting lineups here, brought to you by the Mirius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors. John Everson and Phil McCoy, stop by 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg, or call 304-263-4343. We'll start with the visitors, Hedgesville, starting for them. Number 3, Kaylin Cantley. Number 5, Maggie Boyer. Number 11, Natalie Yates. Number 12, Gracie Brown. And number 30, Kaylee Sinclair. And then for Spring Mills, number 11, Gabriella Ball. Number 13, Sampson. Number 20, Bush. Number 23, King. Number 32, Henry. And those are, and number 13, Sampson. I'm not sure if I said all 5 of those, but we will take another 2-minute break. And on the other side of that break, we'll have tip-off.
The City of Martinsburg Police Department is now recruiting for new officers to serve the community and to be a part of our team. Starting pay ranges from $53,813 to $70,565, depending on certified experience, with a raise once you're certified and a potential sign-on bonus as well. City of Martinsburg police benefits include health insurance, vacation leave, sick leave, personal time and comp time, a pension plan, paid gym membership, longevity pay, tuition assistance, and a deferred compensation plan. Apply at cityofmartinsburg.org.
The Skinner family has been representing West Virginians for more than 50 years.
We've changed the name of our firm to Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers because we want to be clear about what we do. We represent people who have been in car, truck, and other catastrophic accidents.
We're here to be a voice for the injured and vulnerable, and we take that job seriously with deep commitment to serving our clients wherever they are.
Just Google Skinner Accident Lawyer or visit SkinnerWins.com. We'll treat you like family.
Finally, West Virginia is moving in the right direction. As your West Virginia Senate President, Craig Blair has passed the most conservative legislative agenda in the nation. He has fought for our values like banning elective abortions, protecting our Second Amendment rights, and prevented boys from playing in girls' sports. Senator Craig Blair championed the largest tax cut in the history of our state. Craig Blair, a strong conservative leader. Promises made, promises kept. This election, vote for Republican Craig Blair for State Senate. Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Craig Blair.
Remember when you were a little kid and saw your first deer?
Oh, how cute.
As an adult, maybe you've had a different experience.
Where'd that come from?
Bambi mess up your dream machine? Call Cody's Auto Body today at 304-901-4777 and get the work done right the first time. Cody's Auto Body, 851 Wilston Street in Martinsburg, has a team of auto body professionals with a lifetime of experience putting your ride back together again, regardless of how it got that way. Cody's Auto Body.
Off the opening tip, it's Hedgesville. Our opening tip-off is brought to you by the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. Here's Spring Mills on the fast break. It is King with the basketball for the Cardinals. Nick Verzolini here, happy to have you with us for sectional girls basketball action. Spring Mills in the white jerseys, white shorts, blue, red and blue stripes across the bottom, white numbers outlined in blue, and white lettering outlined in blue as well. Spring Mills attacks the basket, kicks it out for King, and it heads out of bounds off the Eagles, who will stay with Spring Mills. For Hedgesville, it's the all-blue uniforms, blue jerseys, blue shorts, gold numbers, or yellow across the chest, and then the checkerboard stripe down the side. There's a shot on the inside, no good. Rebounded by Sinclair of Hedgesville, and the jump ball called by the official. It will stay with the Cardinals underneath the basket. So opening quarter here at Spring Mills High School. West Virginia High School girls basketball into a post there down low. And Spring Mills attempts the shot. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Sinclair. Going up with that one for Spring Mills was Henry. And it is Hedgesville basketball now. Gracie Brown dribbling at half court, across half court. She didn't get it across in time. That's a 10-second violation and a turnover for Spring Mills. Don't see that too often with no press, but Hedgesville was just slow getting the ball across. And a turnover for the Eagles. Spring Mills still has the possession. It feels like they've had the possession the entire minute 30 into this ball game here. Not much. Even though Hedgesville did win the opening tip, it just hasn't been much for them. Here's Sampson into the post, goes to the spin move. Shot is wild and no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Boyer, and Cantley, that is, with the rebound. A foul called against Spring Mills. It will stay with Hedgesville with 6:15 left in this opening quarter. That foul going on Sampson. So Cantley getting the ball in for Hedgesville. She finds Brown, and Brown will bring it up for the Eagles. Gracie pressured by King in the backcourt. Good defense, but a foul called on King. That's her first, the second on Spring Mills here in the early going. 6:09 left in this first quarter, still no score. Our first quarter is presented to you by CMA's Honda of Winchester, 3985 Valley Pike. CMA, moving lives forward. It's Natalie Yates with the basketball for Hedgesville, dribbling around the volleyball line as she sets up the offense for the Eagles. Here's Gracie Brown with it. Brown over to Cantley. Cantley now in the hands of Maggie Boyer. Under 6 minutes left in this first quarter, still no score. Hedgesville holding the basketball, trying to limit the possessions and get some good shots, as they have been blown out in both of these contests, and they've been low-scoring games. So for Hedgesville, you got to figure the best chance for them to win would be a low-scoring affair. And Maggie Boyer now at the basketball, volleyball line into the hands of Cantley against that Spring Mills zone defense. It's a 2-3 look for the Lady Cardinals, and so far Hedgesville very patient. Boyer sets up the offense in the hands of Cantley now. Cantley dribbles into the trap and gets it to Boyer. Boyer redirecting traffic into the hands of Yates. Yates forces it into the high post for Brown, but Brown catches high, goes down low to Cantley. Cantley back out Boyer. Boyer attacks the basket, lost control of it, and it's a jump ball between Faith Bush and Maggie Boyer, and it will stay with the Hedgesville Eagles. So again, those Cardinals starters: Ball, Sampson, Bush, King, Henry. And then for Hedgesville, it's Cantley, Boyer, Yates, Brown, and Sinclair. Hedgesville the basketball. Yates into the high post. She takes a wild shot. Shot is no good. Brown grabs the offensive rebound and lays it up and in. So Gracie Brown with her first 2 points, and Hedgesville's on the board here first with 2-0 with 4:50 to go in this opening quarter. Slow-moving first quarter, but the Eagles strike first here at the Cardinal Coliseum. Into the high post for Sampson. Sampson turns and faces against Sinclair, kicks it over to King into the hands of Bush. Bush down low to a cutting Ball, and Ball's shot is off the mark and no good. She'll head, though, to the line to shoot a pair. So our first free throws of the game, the first foul against the Hedgesville Eagles, and with 4:28 left in this opening quarter, Ball will shoot a pair of free throws. First one is up and no good. Our first quarter again presented to you by TV10, or presented to you on TV10 by the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home in Martinsburg, Inwood, and Charlestown, Ranson, proudly serving our area since 1880. Second one from Ball is up and good, and it's a 2-1 ball game with 4:25 left in the first. Gracie Brown bringing it across half court into the hands of Natalie Yates, and Yates will set up the offense for the Eagles. Spring Mills stays in this zone defense. 2-3 look for the Cardinals. Hedgesville dribbling the basketball way up top into the high post. Well, honestly, out to the top of the key. It's the high post based on how far Hedgesville is playing from the basket, as they're playing out toward half court. for whatever reason, I guess they're content with holding the ball and limiting the possessions. Like I said earlier, Sinclair dribbling it here in front of our scores table. In the hands of Brown, it's a turnover. Picked off by Ball. Ball finds King. King attacks the rack. Goes to the reverse layup. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Gracie Brown. She's looking to push now for Hedgesville. They have numbers, but Brown will slow it down in front of the opposite side scores table and now resets the offense. In the hands of Natalie Yates, standing at the M in the Spring Mills Cardinals midcourt logo. Sinclair now resets the offense again. Hedgesville playing all the way at half court for the majority of their offense. Yates into the high post. Now Sinclair back to Yates into the corner for Boyer. Boyer drives baseline, goes up strong, is fouled on her way up, and no shot according to the baseline official. And instead, it will be on the floor, and we will have the ball underneath here for Hedgesville. Third one against the Cardinals, the first on Ball. And with 3:11 left in this first quarter, it's still 2-1 Hedgesville. Cantley trying to get the ball in, finds, trying to get to Sinclair, but King takes it away. King down the court to Faith Bush. Bush goes up strong. Her shot is way off the mark and no good, but Brianna King grabs the rebound and will reset things. 3 minutes left in the opening quarter, 2-1 Eagles. High post, down low to Ball. Ball at the spin move. That shot is off the mark and no good. No foul called, despite the gripe from the crowd, and it will be Hedgesville basketball. 2-1 Eagles on top, 2:51 left in this opening quarter, and bringing it across the timeline is Gracie Brown. Brown in a high post for Sinclair. Sinclair back to Cantley. Cantley off the screen from Sinclair. Has a wide open triple, but passes up on it and resets the offense with Natalie Yates. Yates trying to get around her defender. Struggles to do so against Ball. Ball with the good defense in the high post. Sinclair. Sinclair had a backdoor cut. She finds Cantley. Cantley underneath the basket. Shot is blocked by Henry and heads out of bounds. So with 2:23 left in this first quarter, it's 2-1 Hedgesville. And the Eagles inbound it to Gracie Brown. Brown pulls up on the jumper. Her shot is no good, but she is fouled by Brianna King. And will head to the line to shoot a pair. Brown with the only field goal so far in the contest at 2-1. A free throw from Gabriella Ball, the only point on the board for Spring Mills. Brown's free throw is up and good. Gracie back to playing basketball. She was a middle school star, according to her head coach, Matt Fairclough. They took last season off as a freshman and returns to the Eagles this year as a sophomore, and she has 4 points, 4-1. Eagles on top of the Cardinals. We saw what Gracie could do. She was a wide open triple from the wing from, I believe I was shooting that one there was Homer. It might have been Henry, excuse me. But no, that looks like Homer in off the bench. So into the corner now for Faith Bush. That shot is wild and no good. Rebounded by King. These numbers are a little bit difficult to read here on the Spring Mills jerseys, as they are the all-whites with the all-white numbers. So Brown attacks the basket. Yeah, that is Homer there shooting that triple, and it was no good. So far, Spring Mills held without a field goal with 1:47 left in this first quarter. Hedgesville ball on the baseline. Cantley inbounds to Brown. Brown gets double teamed, fights through it, and still gets the layup to go. We saw what kind of star Gracie Brown was on the volleyball court and on the softball field. As here's the ball into the hands of Faith Bush. Bush to Homer. Now back to Bush. Good rim to the rim by Bush, but her shot is no good. And here comes Brown going coast to coast, lost control of the ball. Hedgesville's on top of it. We have another jump ball, and the possession arrow will go to Spring Mills. 6-1 Eagles on top, all 6 points going to Gracie Brown here in this opening quarter. 1:14 left in the first period. Gabriella Ball with the lone free throw for Spring Mills here in the early going. 1:13 now left in the quarter, and Brianna King brings it across half court for the Spring Mills Lady Cardinals. They have owned Section 1 over the last few seasons, but new coach, new team, pretty much with everybody transferring out, as here's a foul. Brown getting a little bit too aggressive on that one. She fouls Ball. Only the second foul on Hedgesville, though. That's the first on Gracie Brown. And at 6-1 with 57 seconds left, it'll be an inbound for Spring Mills from the far sideline in front of the Hedgesville bench. Bush gets it into King, and King will set up the offense for Spring Mills. Cardinals finishing the year on a 3-game win streak, including a 42-18 win over this Hedgesville team. Here's Ball with the shot in the lane. No good. Brown grabs the rebound, and the Eagles again continue this great first quarter defensively. So Gracie Brown brings it across the timeline and pounds that basketball into the hardwood. Brown attacks the rim, gets double teamed, kicks it out. Boyer with the head fake. Back out Yates. 20 seconds here in the first quarter. Inside the Brown, it gets tipped away. Back in the hands of Yates. Yates will reset the offense with 15 on the clock. Hedgesville looks a little bit dysfunctional, but they'll figure something out. Yates goes to the rim. Shot in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Ball. Ball looking to push here. 5 seconds. Ahead to King. King across into the lane. King shot at the buzzer is good. And at the end of the first quarter, our score, Hedgesville 6, Spring Mills 3. The first field goal of that first quarter comes from comes from King right before the first quarter buzzer expires. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is West Virginia High School Girls Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. It's Hedgesville 6, Spring Mills 3.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is Prevent, Promote, Protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
We welcome you back here to Spring Mills High School. Our score, Hedgesville 6, Spring Mills 3, as we begin this second quarter on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. I'm Nick Verzolini, back in the studio, Kyle McLaughlin, and on camera tonight is John Alderton. It's Hedgesville basketball to begin this second quarter as they held Spring Mills to just one field goal in that opening quarter. It was a King layup right before the first quarter buzzer. 6-3 our score, Hedgesville on top. Gracie Brown with all 6 points for the Eagles. King with 2, 1 for Ball for Spring Mills. Cantley trying to attack the basket, swings it over the Yates. Yates goes baseline, gets stopped in her tracks by Henry, but fades away and knocks down the shot. Natalie Yates with the first field goal from somebody other than Gracie Brown for Hedgesville, and it's 8-3. Eagles on top of the Cardinals trying to pull off this upset. 0-10 in the EPAC was Hedgesville in the regular season, but Gabriella Ball with the spin move layup, and that makes it 8-5. Again, Hedgesville didn't win a game in the EPAC this year, but postseason time, everybody makes the playoffs in the state of West Virginia for high school girls and boys basketball. Yates attacks the basket and traveled. Actually, every sport but football, I believe. Everybody makes the postseason, so here we are in the sectional tournament. Or not, I believe, I know. So 8-5 our score. Hedgesville on top of Spring Mills. Football, the only sport with that point system that we see, as here's a three-pointer from the corner for Ball, and she knocks it down with the defender in her face. So Gabrielle Ball ties the game at 8 with 6:44 left in this second quarter. Gracie Brown attacks, throws up a wild shot and rebounded by King. King looking to run. Surveys the court and now slow things down in the hands of Bush. Faith Bush, the lone returner from last year's squad. That, of course, made it to the state tournament. But it's a brand new error here at Spring Mills. This Ball trying to throw it into the corner, but no one home. And the pass heads out of bounds. It's a turnover for Spring Mills. Our second quarter is brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer, located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg. Or online at Orsinis.com. As Hedgesville brings it across half court, Natalie Yates guarded tightly. Gets a screen from Sinclair. Yates trying to keep her dribble. Her head's out of bounds and will head to the Cardinals. Our other second quarter sponsor is Craig Blair for State Senate and the Eastern Panhandle's first and only Senate President and Lieutenant Governor, a fiscal and social conservative who's making West Virginia great again by cutting taxes and creating jobs. Let's re-elect Craig Blair in 2024. King underneath the basket finds the reverse layup to go, and Spring Mills has its first lead here at 10-8. Natalie Yates with the basketball. So we'll see if Hedgesville can keep pace in this one, or Spring Mills does what it has done in the previous matchups in this game. Cantley misses the open baseline jumper. Ball going coast to coast, and a blocking foul called on the baseline. Good effort from both sides as Cantley tried to get in positioning to take that charge. It wasn't quite there. Both players come to their feet quickly. And headed to the free throw line is Gabriella Ball, who already has 6 of the 10 points for Spring Mills. Ball's first free throw is up and no good. She's 1 for 2 from the line, and now she is 1 for 3, I should say. She missed her first the last time and made the second. The second one here is up and good. So Ball 2 for 4, 11-8 Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville with 5:18 and rolling here in this first half of play. Gracie Brown with the basketball, dribbling with the left hand. Over to Sinclair here, left wing. Back up top to Brown. Brown goes into the lane and gets fouled on her way to the basket. Don't believe she got a shot off, but we'll see if they called it a shooting foul because she was kind of restricted on her way up, and that is the call. So Brown to the line to shoot 2. So far, Gracie 2 for 2. And she knocks that one down to make her 3 for 3. 7 points for Brown, 7 of the 9 Eagle points. The other 2 points coming from Natalie Yates on a baseline jumper. And the second free throw perfect from Brown. She now has 8. Spring Mills 11. Hedgesville 10. Timeout taken by Hedgesville. We'll take a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on TV 10 and Talk Radio WRNR.
After a car accident, what do you get when you call Mansion Ferretti?
You get more experience from a local law firm with over 115 years of combined service.
More respect from a team who treats clients like their own family.
And more fight, because we want you to get every dollar you deserve.
Experience, respect, results. If you've been injured, that's what you want in your lawyer.
And that's what you'll get when you call us. Car accident? Get more with Mansion Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum. It's Cardinals 11, Hedgesville 10, 5:08 remaining here in this first half of play between Spring Mills and Hedgesville. Spring Mills basketball here out of the Coach Faircloth timeout with 5:05 left in this first half. Neither team using a whole lot of their bench here tonight. The only player that's checked in off the bench has been Homer for Spring Mills. Playoff basketball at its finest. Homer over to Ball. 11-10. Cardinals on top of the Hedgesville Eagles with 4:40 left in this first half. Both teams knowing this is an elimination game. There is no tomorrow unless you win. Down low to Faith Bush. Bush over to Homer. Homer attacks. Floater in the lane is no good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Brown. Brown one-on-one with King. Brown attacks, goes all the way, misses the layup. Hesitation move from Gracie Brown to get herself open. She then strips the ball away from King, but it heads out of bounds. Coach Faircloth telling her, hey, we can't have you picking up a foul far from the basket, even though you did get a tip on that. Hey, if you miss that layup, you got to get back on defense. We need you at the top of this zone defense. for Hedgesville and causing havoc on the other end. You can't also pick up your second foul, in the backcourt. It's probably part of it as well, and they need her, obviously. Backdoor cut from King and layup up and good. Good look from the Cardinals. King gets the layup to go. 13-10 Spring Mills. 3:49 left in this first half. Natalie Yates dribbling the basketball across half court in the hands of Brown. Brown recovers on that pass that was a little bit low and tries to set up the offense for Hedgesville. Brown over to Yates. Yates attacks the rack, goes up strong, and a block from Ball. Maybe a nominee for a rejection of the game here with 3:32 left in this first half. Yates into the post, goes up strong, shot is no good. Bunch of Eagles crash the glass, but nobody can maintain it, and it's a jump ball. The possession arrow pointed toward the home Cardinals. So 13-10 with 3:23 left in this first half. Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville into the post for Ball. Ball goes up strong. Good move down low. And she continues her success and helps build the Spring Mills lead out to 5 at 15-10. Brown dribbling the basketball up top, trying to set up the offense. Brown in the corner for Cantley. Cantley down low to Brown. Off of the Cardinals and out of bounds. It will stay with Hedgesville. 15-10 Spring Mills. Hedgesville has the basketball on the baseline. Inbound to Maggie Boyer. Boyer lost control of it. King takes it away. King looking down the court. Finds an open ball. Ball can't chase it down. It heads out of bounds. And the ball will go back to Hedgesville at 15-10. 2:44 left in this first half. Nick Verzolini, happy to have you with us. John Allerton, our cameraman. Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. We'll hear from Colin at halftime. Hopefully Colin able to track down that Musselman Jefferson score as that game going on in Section 2. Winner of that one will take on Washington in the Section 2 championship. Again, the winner of this game takes on Martinsburg on Thursday. Both those games on Thursday. Cantley down low to Sinclair. Sinclair goes to work. The offensive foul called against Sinclair. And with that, it's a turnover for Hedgesville. Tough move, tough call there, but I think it was the right one. But it definitely hurts if you're Hedgesville because you got some offense from somebody other than Brown, and they're going to need that in order to have a chance to win, even though it is just a 5-point game here. Bush down low to Ball. Ball back to Bush. Open three is way off the mark. It's an air ball. Cantley keeps it alive there on the baseline. Probably should have let it go. Wild shot from Ball is no good. Rebounded by Bush. Bush shot no good. Rebounded by Sinclair. Looked like Bush kind of caught it at a weird angle and never really got a good look at it. But Hedgesville has the basketball now, down by 5. A minute 30 left in this first half. Sinclair attacks over to Cantley. Cantley back to Yates. Yates off the dribble, trying to get to the rim, has it tied up and then taken away by King. King pushing with the right-handed dribble. King all the way to the rim. And a blocking foul called against Gracie Brown, and it will be 2 free throws.
Foul is called on blue number 12 and puts number 23, Bree King, to the line.
That's the second on Gracie Brown at 15-10. King to the line to shoot a pair. Her first one is up and good. It's the friendly hometown roll on that one. Still, no player outside of 4 players have scored for either team. It's Ball and King versus Yates and Brown so far in the scoring column. 16-10, Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville. Second one from King is up and no good. Brown grabs the rebound. Gracie Brown looking to run the floor here with her team down by 6. Well, now she'll slow things down. Heads in the high post for Sinclair. Sinclair looking to go to work. Finds a cutting Yates. Yates goes to the basket. Shot is no good. Brown grabs the offensive rebound. That shot is no good, and then Gracie Brown picks up foul number 3. That's a huge mistake from Brown, as fouling there. Coach Fairclough not happy about it because he had told her earlier, too, about, hey, if you miss, that's okay. You got to get back and play defense. And Gracie knows that she's frustrated with it. Coach Fairclough is frustrated with it. No words were even needed to be spoken. But checking into the game now for Hedgesville is a sub for Brown. And attacking the basket is Homer. Homer's shot is blocked by Yates. Back out to King. 34 seconds and a travel called. Into the game now is Harris. Carmen Harris into the game. At 16-10, Spring Mills, and Hedgesville needs a timeout as Spring Mills goes to the press and nobody was really in possession for it. With 33 seconds to go before halftime, we got a 30-second break. This is West Virginia High School Girls Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR 210, 16-10, Spring Mills.
Hey, it's Cody from Cody's Auto Body.
You're a potty mouth.
But we do a really great job fixing cars after an accident.
I know, but you're still a potty mouth.
I'm possibly the best friend you could ever have.
You are, but potty mouth.
If you need your car repaired, come to Cody's Auto Body, located at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Because that's Cody's with a T for f***ing trust.
See? Potty mouth.
Leave me alone.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum. It's Spring Mills 16, Hedgesville 10, with 33.8 seconds left to go before halftime. In the backcourt is Hedgesville trying to break this Cardinal press. Cantley slowly bringing it up the court. They're going to have to get it across. I don't think they're going to. It's the second 10-second call against Hedgesville. And a turnover for the Eagles. Spring Mills basketball now. Faith Bush to inbound the ball into the hands of King. King brings it across half court. Now with the basketball for Spring Mills is Bush for 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Both teams fighting for it. King has it with 2 seconds. Will launch before the halftime buzzer. It's good! King with back-to-back buzzer beaters in each quarter. Brianna King had a layup before the end of the first, and then a volleyball line heave, and it falls to make it 19-10 Spring Mills at the half. King leading the way for the Cardinals here at halftime. And we'll take a 2-minute break and have the halftime show after this. This is West Virginia High School Girls Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. We're back in 2 minutes.
Radon is the second leading cause of lung cancer deaths in the United States each year. But do you know the radon levels in your home? Home is a place to live, love, and laugh, not a place to breathe air containing radon. The Berkeley and Morgan County Health Departments are distributing free confidential radon test kits, and you can get yours at the Berkeley County Health Department office in Martinsburg and the Morgan County Health Department office in Berkeley Springs. Protect your home and family. Get your free radon test kit today.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum. Spring Mills 19, Hedgesville 10 here at halftime. Our halftime show is brought to you by the Nash and Freddie Law Firm in Martinsburg. It's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Our halftime stats here at the half: 9 from Gabriella Ball and 10 from Bree King here at halftime to lead Spring Mills. For Hedgesville, it's 8 for Gracie Brown and 2 for Natalie Yates. Our first half stats are brought to you by the Berkeley County Health Department. Prevent, Promote, Protect, offering public, clinical, and environmental services at 122 Waverly Court in Martinsburg. We'll take another 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, you'll hear from Colin McLaughlin back in the studio. We'll have some halftime scores for you and update you on what's going on in high school and college and possibly professional basketball as well. I guess they're still in the All-Star break, so just halftime or high school and college, but 2-minute break, and then we'll hear from Colin. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 back in 2 minutes.
On January 18th, Rob Blair was appointed by the Berkeley County Commission to fill the vacancy of sheriff. A retired captain with the West Virginia State Police, Rob Blair is putting his 35 years of experience and training in law enforcement, administration, and supervision to work for the citizens of Berkeley County. A vote for Rob Blair for sheriff is a vote for honesty, integrity, professionalism, and proven leadership. Paid for by Committee to Elect Rob Blair for Sheriff.
The City of Martinsburg Police Department is now recruiting for new officers to serve the community and to be a part of our team. Starting pay ranges from $53,813 to $70,565 depending on certified experience, with a raise once you're certified and a potential sign-on bonus as well. City of Martinsburg police benefits include health insurance, vacation leave, sick leave, personal time and comp time, a pension plan, paid gym membership, longevity pay, tuition assistance, and a deferred compensation plan. Apply at cityofmartinsburg.org.
One of the questions lawyers get asked the most is, what is my case worth?
I'm Steven Skinner, and this is my brother Andrew with Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers.
The truth is, it's very difficult for a lawyer to pinpoint a number because every case is different.
We get to know each situation and we'll give you an idea of what your case is worth and why.
The sooner we get involved, the better we can do getting you the compensation you deserve.
Google Skinner Lawyers or go to skinnerwins.com. We'll treat you like family.
Finally, West Virginia is moving in the right direction. As your West Virginia Senate President, Craig Blair has passed the most conservative legislative agenda in the nation. He has fought for our values like banning elective abortions, protecting our Second Amendment rights, and prevented boys from playing in girls' sports. Senator Craig Blair championed the largest tax cut in the history of our state. Craig Blair, a strong conservative leader. Promises made, promises kept. This election, vote for Republican Craig Blair for State Senate. Paid for by the Committee to Re-elect Craig Blair.
Welcome to the And One Halftime Scoreboard Show. Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Spring Mills 19, Hedgesville 10. The score here at the half in the 4A Region 2 Section 1 semi-final game. Winner will play again on Thursday in the sectional championship at Martinsburg. Loser is eliminated. Their season will come to an end. Let's now get a score update here from Region 2, Section 2 as the semifinal in girls basketball going on. At the half, it is Musselman leading Jefferson 22-13 in that ball game. The winner of that will play Thursday at 7 at Washington for the Section 2 championship. On to West Virginia University men's basketball action. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the first half as West Virginia on top right now, 33-24 against the UCF Knights. So keep an eye on that, as well as the Mountaineers try to snap a 4-game losing streak. Again, our score, Spring Mills 19, Hedgesville 10 at the half. We'll step aside, take another 2-minute break, and send it back to Nick Verzolini at the Cardinal Coliseum with the second half of our semifinal contest. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
We are the Skinner Brothers. Most folks only need a lawyer once or twice in their lives. And when they're injured or in an accident, most people don't know what to do. We get it. It can be overwhelming. Nobody likes to be told, you need a lawyer. But that's why we're here. We want to get you back to your normal life and help you recover. So if you or a loved one has been in an accident, give us a call. Let us figure out how we can get you compensation. Reach us at SkinnerWins.com or Google Skinner Lawyers. We'll treat you like family.
Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
Heffley Motor Company off I-81 at 993 Hedgesville Road is a family-owned and operated business providing the Eastern Panhandle with the highest quality pre-owned vehicles and customer service since 1997. Heffley is a pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? Call us at 304-267-7172 or see us at 993 Hedgesville Road. If you want to sell your car, we buy cars too. Check us out at Heffley.com. The Heffley Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum. Our score here at the half, Spring Mills 19, Hedgesville 10 here in West Virginia High School girls basketball sectional semifinal. The winner will play Martinsburg on Thursday, 7 p.m. tip for that sectional championship game on Thursday, 6:30 pregame show. Nick Verzolini here, Colin McLaughlin back in the studio, who you just heard from, John Allerton on camera. And so far, it's been a 4-player show in terms of the scoring. 8 points for Gracie Brown, 2 points for Natalie Yates on the Hedgesville side. On the Spring Mills side, Gabriella Ball with 9, Brianna King with 10. So it will be Eagle basketball to start this second half. Spring Mills coming out defensively. They hold a 9-point lead. Cantley will inbound the basketball here for Hedgesville. Heels inbound it to Natalie Yates. Yates brings it across half court and guarded tightly by Ball. She takes it away. Both teams fighting to keep it away. Somehow King tossed it ahead to her teammate Bush. And now an open three on the way from Ball from the top of the key, and that is nothing but net. Ball with her second triple of the game, 12 points for her to lead the Spring Mills Cardinals, who lead it by 12 at 22-10. Gracie Brown with her 3 fouls brings it across half court in the hands of Sinclair. Brown catches, kicks it out, open three from Boyer from the wing, and that's good. Now we're going to see a second half offensive explosion based on these first 2 possessions, 22-13. Spring Mills on top. Boyer with her first triple of the game, a player that Hedgesville needs to get going if they want to stand a chance here tonight. Boyer's been that second scorer for Hedgesville. Here's down low to King. Brown goes straight up to take her away. In the hands of Henry, now back to King. King into the hands of Homer. Homer trying to go to work. Over to King. King resets the offense. 6:40 left in this third period. It's Spring Mills 22, Hedgesville 13. Down low to Bush. Bush lays it up. That's Homer, and Homer lays it up and in. That's her first 2 points. 24-13, Spring Mills. Into the hands of Sinclair, but it's off her fingertips and out of bounds. It's a turnover for Hedgesville, and now the possession goes to Spring Mills. So Homer, who just scored that layup, inbounds it to King, and King will bring it across half court for Spring Mills into the hands of Jocelyn Homer. 24-13, Cardinals on top of the Eagles. 6 minutes left in the third. Backdoor cut from King. King with the floater in the lane. That's up and good. King has had herself a nice night. 12 points, including that big right before the buzzer three-pointer. I think has carried over to the momentum into the second half for Spring Mills. Here's Boyer trying to attack the basket. Fouled on her way to the rim. Boyer, the sophomore, part of this young core for Hedgesville, the sophomores. Brown and Boyer return next year for the Eagles. It's just a on the floor foul, so inbound to Brown. Brown lost it, goes up strong now with the mid-range J, and that's good for Gracie Brown. Her first 2 points of the second half. She has 10 to lead Hedgesville. 26-15 our score. Homer, bounce pass down low to Henry. Henry tries to go up strong, but it's blocked by Brown. King trying to keep the rebound alive. She does throw it off an Eagle, and the Cardinals have the possession on the baseline. Into the low post now for Ball, down low to Henry, and Henry goes up strong, gets fouled, and will shoot two. Update from Spring Mills boys basketball. The undefeated Cardinals on upset alert. Trailing Frederick right now. 30-16 at halftime. Henry's free throw is up. And good. Second one from Henry, no good. King grabs the rebound. 27-15 again. Spring Mills boys losing. They're undefeated on the year, but still a lot of basketball left to be played in that one. Here's the low post attack from Ball. It's an air ball. Rebounded underneath by Cantley. It will stay on the jump ball. Foul called on Spring Mills. 27-15 our score. Spring Mills on top. Henry called for the foul. Eagles have the possession now with Gracie Brown. Brown dribbling it slowly up the court for Hedgesville. Hedgesville is again trying to force the ball to Sinclair, and again it heads out of bounds. And it will stay with Hedgesville. Okay. Official is pointing to who tipped it. So, in the hands of Brown. Brown attacks the rim with the scoop shot. That's up and good. Gracie Brown with 12, 27-17. Spring Mills on top. But until Hedgesville gets some consistency from some other players, it's going to be tough for them to get back into it here, down by 10. Brown elevates into the air. Ball got her with the head fake. Her layup is up and no good. Yates grabs the rebound for the Eagles. Natalie Yates trying to run the floor and get something going here offensively for Hedgesville, who's down by 10 at 27-17. 4:15 left in this third period. Our third quarter is brought to you by Hagerstown Ford. Revolutionizing the car buying experience. Go to FordofHagerstown.com. Faith Bush gets the steal. Bush going all the way to the basket, and she's fouled by Brown. And that is her fourth. Colliding there with Bush.
Foul is called on blue, number 12.
Brown checks out with her fourth foul. Checking into the game for Hedgesville is Emma Mason at 27-17. Into the hands now of Ball. So that's a huge foul. Brown with 4 now. Can't keep her on the bench too long, though. I mean, she's been Hedgesville's whole offense here tonight besides a Boyer 3 and a Yates layup. So don't expect her to sit too long, even though you can't have her foul out in the third either. It's tough. There's Sampson down low. She's fouled on her way up. She'll shoot 2, and now that takes the majority of the height out of the game for Hedgesville as well. Brown is their lone post presence that can, grab rebounds and defend down there. Sampson in the line to shoot a pair. The first one short. Spring Mills 27, Hedgesville 17. 3:55 left in this third quarter. The second free throw is up and good from Sampson. Now 28-17. Spring Mills on top. Our other third quarter sponsor is Smallwood & Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution at 122 Administrative Drive. Call 304. Here's a layup on the other end from Faith Bush, and that's up and good. But again, our sponsor here, Smallwood & Small Insurance, at 304-263-3361. Natalie Yates trapped in the backcourt, fires it down the court for Cantley. Cantley fakes the handoff, but Boyer now resets the offense. 30-17, Spring Mills on top, 3:20 left in the third period. Attacking the basket is Boyer. She is nudged in the back by a Cardinal and will have the basketball underneath now for Hedgesville. That's Homer picking up the foul, her first. Eagles bringing on Fox for Sinclair at 30-17, Spring Mills. Cantley struggles to get it in, finds Mason. Mason attacks the basket. Her shot blocked by Sampson. In the hands of Bush. Bush to King. King goes up with the layup, up and good. 14 for King. Spring Mills 32, Hedgesville 17, under 3 minutes left in the third period. And Yates struggling to get it across half court. Almost turns it over, but the possession will stay with the Cardinals. Into the game now. With the Eagles. Checking into the ball game here for Hedgesville is Edlinger. And bringing the ball across half court is Emma Mason. Mason lost control of it. King pushing it across the court. And travel, the call there underneath the basket, going against Garrison. So a turnover for Spring Mills at 32-17. 2:45 left in this third quarter. And Hedgesville has the basketball. Cantley trying to get it in. Finds Boyer. Boyer trying to get it across half court. She splits the double team and successfully brings it across the timeline. Now rips through and finds Emma Mason on the right wing. Mason guarded by Ball. Ball runs into the screen. Mason attacks the rim. Again, blocked by Sampson. Shot now from Cantley is no good. And it heads out of bounds off of Spring Mills and will stay with Hedgesville. Timeout burned by the head coach, Matt Fairclough of the Hedgesville Eagles. We'll take a 30-second break. It's 32-17. Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville here with 2:23 left in this third quarter. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube, as well as Talk Radio WRNR.
Finally, West Virginia is moving in the right direction. As your West Virginia Senate President, Craig Blair has passed the most conservative legislative agenda in the nation. He has fought for our values like banning elective abortions, protecting our Second Amendment rights, and prevented boys from playing in girls' sports. Senator Craig Blair championed the largest tax cut in the history of our state. Craig Blair, a strong conservative leader. Promises made, promises kept. This election, vote for Republican Craig Blair for State Senate. Paid for by the committee to re-elect Craig Blair.
We welcome you back here to Spring Mills High School. Cardinals 32, Eagles 17 here in this third period. Out of the timeout will be Hedgesville basketball with 2:23 left in this third quarter. And Spring Mills has pulled away. It was 19-10 at halftime. And now 32-17. So a good third quarter here for Spring Mills to build off of their second. And with Gracie Brown in foul trouble, there a foul draw by Hedgesville as Garrison just plowed over Ettinger for Hedgesville. On the inbound, they're going to rule the Eagle Cantley was out of bounds, going for the jump ball, and the possession will head to Spring Mills. So Gracie Brown, as I mentioned, she's in foul trouble with 4 right now and on the bench. I would imagine come fourth quarter time she's going to be back in the game, but maybe too little too late as Sampson goes up strong, gets the layup to go. She has 3. And it's 34-17. Cantley brings it across half court. Yates coming back in as well as Sinclair. Cantley trying to find something. Dumps it down. Hedges are all over the floor, not really finding much offense, and it's a turnover here. King looking down the court for the Cardinals, and the Cardinals travel. Into the hands there of Fling, but Fling couldn't really keep her footing. And it's a turnover for Spring Mills. Hedgesville gets the ball back here. Yates will inbound. At 34-17, Spring Mills. Into the hands of Boyer. Boyer with the crossover dribble, brings it across half court. Boyer into the corner, open 3 for Ettinger, but it hits off the side of the backboard. She gets her own rebound and is fouled. See if they rule out a shot or a pass. I think they're going to rule it a shot, and they will. Ettinger will head to the line. Sampson picking up her second foul. Ettinger's free throw is no good. 34-17 remains the score. Spring Mills on top. 1:25 left in this third. The next one from Ettinger falls. Her first point of the game. She goes 1 for 2 from the line at 34-18 now our score. Open jumper from King is off the mark. No good. Sampson grabs the offensive rebound and lays it up and in. 36-18 now. Yates trying to get something going offensively for Hedgesville. With 1 minute left in this third quarter, Yates is trapped by Fling, and a tie-up, a jump ball, and the possession arrow heads to Spring Mills with 56 seconds left in this third quarter. King into the hands of Fling. Fling back to King. 46 seconds. Down low to Sampson. Sampson trying to go to work. Turnaround shot is no good. Off the side of the backboard, but it's rebounded by Bree King. And Spring Mills will reset the offense here. 33 seconds. King trying to go to work. In the hands of Garrison, who tries the open 3. Her shot way off the mark and out of bounds, and it will stay with the Cardinals. 24.8 seconds, third period. Hedgesville bringing on a sub. Coming in is Harris. Ball is inbounded but taken away by Boyer. Boyer trying to go down the court. King gets the steal. King going a million miles an hour on that one, but couldn't keep it alive. Great effort, though, from Bree King, who we've seen a lot of potential from since the beginning of the season till now. She's really grown as a player. King gets the steal here. Clearly going to be a big part of the Cardinal future. Her shot is no good, because I believe she's a junior. Yep, junior there for King. So 36-18 our score. Spring Mills on top. Just 7 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2. King going to the rim. The shot before the buzzer. She can't make it. 3 straight buzzer beaters, but she did have one in the first and one in the second. At the end of 3, Spring Mills 36, Hedgesville 18. We'll take a 1-minute break and return with the fourth quarter after this. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 1 minute.
I do.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
I can't believe you didn't fill up.
That's double my rent. Not my car.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
We got double the Rock's gas rewards, 6 cents off a gallon.
You had one job.
It's between girls.
Save now with double the gas discount. 6 cents off a gallon with Rock's Rewards.
WVU Medicine is pleased to introduce 6 new providers who've joined University Health Associates East and our medical staffs at Berkeley Medical Center and Jefferson Medical Center. Nurse practitioner Jacqueline Bauer, neonatology. Dr. John Casto, anesthesiology. Nurse practitioner Camille Dantzler, behavioral medicine and psychiatry. Dr. Ting Chang Si, pediatrics. Dr. Eric Lopez, internal medicine. And Dr. Milan Serrano, OBGYN. Welcome to WVU Medicine.
As we begin this fourth quarter here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, it is Spring Mills 36, Hedgesville 18 after 3. Nick Verzolini here, John Allerton, our cameraman, back in the studio. Kyle McLaughlin. Eagle basketball to begin this fourth period. And as we kind of projected, Gracie Brown coming back out to start this fourth quarter as Hedgesville needs her offense. She's been the entire offense for the most part. Just 6 points outside of Brown with the 12. Here's Cantley. In the hands of Gracie Brown. Now she has to be careful. She has 4 fouls. Boyer over to Yates. Yates to Sinclair. Slow moving offense here for Hedgesville. Down low to Brown. Tough fadeaway Jay, and that's good. Gracie Brown pulling out all the moves to create some opening. And it's 36-20. Hedgesville not going down without a fight. It was a 42-18 loss last time these two teams met. And there haven't been too many competitive games this year for the Eagles in terms of final scores in the EPAC. But Sinclair finds Brown. And Brown will bring it across the timeline, trying to keep Hedgesville in this one. Spring Mills ended the regular season with 3 straight wins. The first time they met, 45-25 was the final. Bree King gets the steal here. King all by herself. She'll lay it up and in. She's had a great game on the Spring Mills side, and she gets the layup to go, 38-20. Spring Mills. Started off great for Hedgesville. They had an early 6-1 lead at the end of the first quarter. But things have definitely turned around for Spring Mills as the game has gone on. They just seem to be getting better and better, and Hedgesville hasn't maintained the defense/offense to really keep up in this one. Here's Brown down low to Yates. Yates attacks. She'll head to the line as she's fouled on her way up. And will shoot a pair. Either way here at 38-20, it has an opportunity to be the best performance of the year for Hedgesville against Spring Mills. They did have an 8-point lead or lost them. I'm sorry, looking at the wrong game there. But Yates' free throw is up and good. Yates has 3. And now 38-21. Still 6 minutes left in the game. Second free throw might have raised the rim, but they're going to say it didn't. And with that, it's going to be Spring Mills basketball there with 6:04 left in this fourth quarter. We got a timeout. We'll take a
Full timeout called on the blue coach.
30-second break as Coach Fairclough burned another timeout. They have one timeout remaining here. We'll take a 30-second break. 38-21, Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville.
Kick off the new year in a new Toyota from CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg. We've got a great selection of your favorite Toyota models on our lot. Right now, get up to $2,200 off MSRP on a new 2024 RAV4. Or check out a new 2024 Camry and get up to $3,000 off MSRP. And every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care and our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us online at CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg.com, where owners just care more.
We welcome you back here to Spring Mills High School. Our score, Spring Mills 38, Hedgesville 21, as we begin this fourth quarter, or roll into this about halfway through the fourth quarter or so. In the fourth quarter, though, it's brought to you by the committee to elect Rob Blair for sheriff, Berkeley County's choice for honesty, integrity, professionalism, and proven leadership. Learn more at robblairforsheriff.com, as well as the Larry DeMarco team at Modern Realty Results. If you're looking for a home in the tri-state, they have you covered. 6:04 left in the fourth. 38-21 Spring Mills on top of Hedgesville. The Eagles have just one timeout remaining as Coach Fairclough burning that one. It's Spring Mills basketball, though, out of the timeout after the missed Yates free throw and air ball. And here is Spring Mills working into the front court. Content here to probably play some keep away at 38-21 with 5:44 left here in this elimination contest. The winner heads to Martinsburg on Thursday. Here's the open jumper from Bush. That's no good. Rebounded by Sampson. It's taken away by Brown. Brown has numbers for Hedgesville. She'll look to run. Brown goes into the lane. How will they call it? They won't foul her out on that one. It's a blocking foul called against Spring Mills, and Gracie will head to the line to shoot two. Smart play there by King, knowing that she has 4 fouls. You foul out Gracie Brown. This game is over based on what we've seen from the other players offensively for Hedgesville here tonight. Brown's free throw is up and no good. Her first miss from the line so far here tonight. Brown staying in the game. Prevents her from fouling out. That's the third on King, though, just a note. Second one no good as well, so tough misses there, and Faith Bush grabs the rebound. Score remains 38-21. 5:22 to go in this fourth quarter. Great pass underneath to Sampson. Sampson kicks it out. Open Homer shot from three. Brown grabs the offensive rebound, brings it into the front court, and resets the offense for Hedgesville. Gracie has Maggie Boyer open on the right wing. Boyer attacks the rack, kicks it out, open jumper on the way from Sinclair, and that falls. Good offense there from Hedgesville. Sinclair for first 2 points. It's 38-23. Again, Hedgesville not backing down here. 4:45 left in the fourth. King, skip pass, open, no look from Homer. Down low to good ball movement underneath the ball. Her shot there no good. Brown grabs the rebound. Gracie Brown dribbling it up with the left hand, looking to keep the offense going here in a positive direction for Hedgesville in this fourth period. Down low, Natalie Yates takes a tough contested shot over ball. It's defended well and missed. Then she gets her own rebound, and then it's tipped away by ball and heads out of bounds. And will stay with the Eagles. Cantley to inbound the basketball. Gets it into Natalie Yates. Yates with 4:19 left in the fourth. Over to Cantley. Cantley pass down low to Brown. Brown gets doubled. Fouled on the catch. That is the third of the quarter on Spring Mills, so just be a foul underneath the basket. That's the third on Sampson. And with 4:13 left in the fourth, Hedgesville has it on the baseline. Cantley gets into the Brown. Brown, tough fadeaway jumper is short, no good. Rebound underneath by Natalie Yates. We have another foul. That's the fourth on Spring Mills. So one more, And Hedgesville will hit the bonus here, 38-23. Fourth on Sampson as well. Only one timeout remaining for the Eagles here with 4:07 left in the fourth, but they're still battling, down by 15. Cantley lobs it up for Brown. Brown down low to Yates. Yates turns and faces, can't keep control of it. Ball forces the jump ball, and it will head to Spring Mills. Our fourth quarter here on TV 10, 4:02 left. Stay tuned for the post-game scoreboard show with Kyle McLaughlin. We'll have an update from the Section 2 semifinal between Musselman and Jefferson. And then the winner of that game playing on Thursday against Washington. And an update from the Spring Mills boys as King knocks down a corner three. 41-23. Ball and King combining there for the basket, and they've been the leaders here tonight for Spring Mills. As the Spring Mills boys were trailing Frederick at halftime, 30-16. Not sure the score now, but Colin will have an update hopefully for you. As Brown goes down low, post up, no good. Tries to get her own offensive rebound. King fights for it, keeps it alive. 3:13 left. Gracie lost her shoe. She'll have to put that on and run down the court. Now she'll just toss it away. Run with one shoe without it. There's a miss from King. Boyer going back the other way. Boyer's shot is wild and good. The officials are going to stop the game here, I believe, so Gracie Brown can get her shoe. But Boyer with the layup, 41-25. Cardinals on top of the Eagles, 2:58 left in the fourth. So Hedgesville has to up the tempo here at 41-25. The score, Bree King bringing it across half court. King has Cantley in a tough situation, and Cantley picks up the foul. Trying to trap, and then she just kind of lost her footing. Inbounded here in front of us with Homer. Homer gets it back into the backcourt for King, who will reset the offense. Homer into the corner for wild pass there into the hands of Sampson. Now an open three from King, and that's good again. Brianna King having herself a great game to lead Spring Mills here in the scoring column. Most likely now, that is the dagger here at 44-25. And Spring Mills will take on Martinsburg on Thursday night. Same time, 7 p.m. tip-off, same channel here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 as Thursday night at Martinsburg High School, 44-25. We'll have Spring Mills Martinsburg for the Section 1 championship, but that also means that Spring Mills is headed back to the regional championship. As here's a pass out to King. Why not let it fly? King no good on that one. She gets her own rebound, though, and can now kind of help dribble out the clock. Hedgesville trying to keep the intensity, but obviously not fouling here, down 44-25. Well, as I say that, they fouled, but not intentionally on a driving ball. And ball takes a tough tumble to the floor. Substitutions for both teams knowing that you want to get some players in here in the final minutes of the season for Hedgesville and the final minutes of this one for Spring Mills, as ball headed to the line to shoot two. Her first one's no good.
In for your Lady Cardinals, number 40.
Boyer checks out for Hedgesville. Sinclair checks out. Gracie Brown checks out as well. So, overall for Hedgesville, it's an improving season, but still have some steps to take before they're able to compete here in the UPAC. Second free throw good from Ball, and all subs on the floor except for King. King remains out there for Spring Mills. She's really been the leader for the Cardinals in this transition season for them, after losing so many talented players from last year's team, as well as Coach Goss. Coach Hessen's come in and gotten this team to play better and better here down the stretch. 4-game win streak now for Spring Mills as they force the turnover there at 45-25. So they're going into Martinsburg playing their best basketball, and that means you never really know. what could happen. And they've given Washington some fits this year, too, so a possible regional championship between Washington and Spring Mills could be interesting if that ends up being the matchup. But most likely it'll be Washington-Musselman, which is a toss-up game in the sectional title over there. Shot no good underneath the basket from Garrison. 50 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Hedgesville bringing it across the timeline. Edingler fires a pass into Mason's hands, but it's tipped away by Garrison and will stay with the Eagles. The clock just kind of rolling out here on the Hedgesville season. Yates catches right at that half-court line and keeps it in the front court to avoid a back court. Eagles trying to get something going here, but doesn't matter too much. Cantley getting tied up with Fling. It will stay with the Eagles here at 45-25. Just 30 seconds left in this contest. It was an early Hedgesville lead. They were competitive for the majority of the first half, but Spring Mills pulling away with the momentum that they picked up toward the end of that second quarter. Ball on the ground now. Cantley with it. Trying to get something opening, but nothing really there. Hedgesville just barely keeping it alive, and now some of the starters run back out onto the floor for Hedgesville. I think Coach Fairclough kind of giving his seniors and some of their upperclassmen some of their last moments on the floor, or there are also some moments to maybe celebrate them if they're checking out here. As Kaylin Cantley, one of those seniors, she'll check out, and the Mason checks out. So I think his goal was trying to get them like some sort of ovation. And Natalie Yates checking out as well now. Edinger as well coming out of the game. So I kind of missed what happened, to be honest, but some sort of technical here with 18 seconds left. 45-25. And Fox headed to the line. Makes the first. Second one short. So she goes 1 for 2. And with 18 seconds left here in this fourth quarter, it will remain Hedgesville basketball. King picks up her fourth. That ends her night as they send her to the bench. But Brown bringing it across half court. Brown trying to attack the rim. And gets to the rim and finishes. Gracie Brown had a great final performance. She comes out of her shoe again. A shot on the other end is no good, and that will conclude this ball game. Our final score here tonight: Spring Mills 45, Hedgesville 28. We'll take a 2-minute break. On the other side of that break, we'll have the Palace Lounge post-game show. This is West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Back in 2 minutes.
On January 18th, Rob Blair was appointed by the Berkeley County Commission to fill the vacancy of sheriff. A retired captain with the West Virginia State Police, Rob Blair is putting his 35 years of experience and training in law enforcement, administration, and supervision to work for the citizens of Berkeley County. A vote for Rob Blair for sheriff is a vote for honesty, integrity, professionalism, and proven leadership. Paid for by Committee to Elect Rob Blair for Sheriff.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
We welcome you back here to the Cardinal Coliseum, and we welcome you in to the Palace Lounge post-game show. Our post-game show, again, brought to you by the Palace Lounge on Edward Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg, with a full lunch and dinner menu with daily specials and a clean, comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. We'll jump right into our post-game stats as Spring Mills gets the win here tonight, 45-28 over Hedgesville. Spring Mills will take on Martinsburg on Thursday. Hedgesville season comes to a close. The winner of Spring Mills Martinsburg will be the sectional champion, and Spring Mills has guaranteed itself a spot in the regional championship. But here are the post-game stats brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. Go to fordofhagerstown.com. Maggie Boyer with 5 for Hedgesville, 16 for Gracie Brown to lead the way, 3 from Natalie Yates, 1 from Ettinger, 2 for Sinclair, and 1 for Fox. On the Spring Mills side, it was 22 from Bree King, 13 from Gabriella Ball, 4 from Sampson, 2 from Homer, and 1 from Henry. So again, your final score here, 45-28. And now get into our awards portion here of the post-game show. The rejection of the game brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family owned, for offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced certified technicians. Call 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Rejection of the game is going to go to Gabriella Ball. Her rejection on Natalie Yates. Pointed out when it happened, it was our rejection of the game here tonight. Our moment of the game brought to you by WVU Medicine, Berkeley Medical Center, and Jefferson Medical Center. Leading healthcare here and everywhere has to be the Bree King 3-point buzzer beater before halftime to make it 19-10. As she launched that one from about the volleyball line, and it fell to help give Spring Mills that momentum heading into halftime and carried over into that big third quarter for the Cardinals. Finally, the player of the game brought to you by Orsini's Home Store, not just an appliance store any longer. Located at 360 Hack Wilson Way in Martinsburg, online at Orsinis.com. Again, Brianna King. Total of 22 points for her here tonight, leading the way for Spring Mills. Her and Ball played really well together, but King just was great. She was the closer down the stretch as well when they kind of needed to pull away, so excellent performance from King. She helps Spring Mills advance to the sectional championship on Thursday night again against Martinsburg. That's our next broadcast here for you. But for Kyle McLaughlin back in the studio, John Allerton, my cameraman, I'm Nick Verzolini saying so long here from Spring Mills High School. Take a 2-minute break. You'll hear from Colin on the other side of this break. This is West Virginia High School Girls Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Have a good night, everyone.
The City of Martinsburg Police Department is now recruiting for new officers to serve the community and to be a part of our team. Starting pay ranges from $53,813 to $70,565 depending on certified experience, with a raise once you're certified and a potential sign-on bonus as well. City of Martinsburg police benefits include health insurance, vacation leave, sick leave, personal time and comp time, a pension plan, paid gym membership, longevity pay, tuition assistance, and a deferred compensation plan. Apply at cityofmartinsburg.org.
Hedgesville Motor Company off I-81 at 993 Hedgesville Road is a family-owned and operated business providing the Eastern Panhandle with the highest quality pre-owned vehicles and customer service since 1997. Hedgesville is a pre-owned Carfax Advantage dealer. We're proud to be your partner serving the community. You're local, we're local, so why not buy local? Call us at 304-267-7172 or see us at 993 Hedgesville Road. If you want to sell your car, we buy cars too. Check us out at Hedgesville.com. The Hedgesville Motor Company, a nice place to do business.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Mirius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
We welcome you into the And One post-game scoreboard show on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Colin McLaughlin here. Tonight's final score in the Quad A Region 2 Section 1 semifinal. Spring Mills 45, Hedgesville 28. In West Virginia High School girls basketball, that means Spring Mills will advance to the section championship against Martinsburg. That will take place at 7 p.m. on Thursday. Pre-game coverage will start at 6:30. You can tune into that matchup right here on Talk Radio WRNR TV 10 and WRNR TV on YouTube. In the Quad A Region 2 Section 2 semifinal, it was Musselman getting a win tonight by a final score of 49-34 in that one. Thank you to Steve Campbell, the athletic director at Musselman, for sending that final score and some score updates from that one to us, which means that Musselman on Thursday at 7 p.m. will head to Washington for the Section 2 championship. Trying to wait to see the exact final score here for boys basketball is in action tonight was Spring Mills taking on Frederick, Maryland, as the undefeated Spring Mills Cardinals, it looks like, will be undefeated no longer, as last update that I can find, with 1:48 left in the fourth quarter, it was Frederick on top by 19 points. So it looks like Frederick will be the first team to beat Spring Mills boys basketball this year. Take a look now, before wrapping things up, at NCAA Division I basketball, as the West Virginia Mountaineers men's basketball team in action right now in Morgantown with 11:24 left in regulation. The Mountaineers are currently in the lead, 53-45 over the UCF Knights. So we'll see if the Mountaineers can hold on. We'll talk about that one tomorrow on the Sports Mix, as well as our games and the Spring Mills boys basketball game 2. But again, our final score tonight, Spring Mills 45, Hedgesville 28. That wraps things up. I'm Colin McLaughlin signing off. This has been West Virginia High School girls basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, Rocks, the Dutch Miller Auto Group, the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, Brown's Funeral Homes and Cremations, CMA Honda, Craig Blair for State Senate, Orsini's Home Store, The Mansion Peretti Law Firm, the Berkeley County Health Department, Hagerstown Ford, Smallwood and Small Insurance, Modern Realty Results, The Palace Lounge, Cody's Auto Body, WVU Medicine.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.